So step one of trying to draft a pattern when you're only given a POM sheet is to look at the CAD and try to figure out what are the shapes of the pattern pieces going to look like. So for you, step one, you're going to try to draw the shapes of the pattern pieces. You can do it by hand. That's absolutely fine. I was just thinking it might be easier for me to demonstrate on the computer so you can visually see it better. If you want to use the computer too, that's amazing and wonderful, and I'm in full support. But if it's just easier for you to sketch it on hand by hand, that's great too. So probably piece number one is going to, let's see here. I'm just going to try to draw the silhouette real quick of what I think the front piece will look like. And this pattern is going to be three pieces. It's going to be the front, and it's going to be the back, and then it's also going to be the belt. A lot of anchor points on this thing. Okay, so I'm thinking, I'm just going to get rid of this. I actually think it's going to be look something like this when it's laying flat, and that's a little messy. We add a little anchor point there, kind of bring it down. Okay, give it some handlebars so it's a little bit more curved. I'm holding shift so it's symmetrical. I really think that pattern piece number one is going to look something like this. And you know what? I actually even think that there won't be like things holding it back. I think this will be gone, that'll be gone. There we are. I'm going to zoom out. Okay, so this is my first guesstimate of what I think the pattern piece will look like. And this is something you're gonna learn through experience, to be honest. And if you're wrong, we'll do a fitting and fix it. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this. I actually think the back's gonna look exactly the same, except the back neck drop will be higher. Okay. So here is what I am envisioning for my pattern shapes. And then once I have that, this is what I need to draft. I need to draft this shape. And I get to use these measurements to do so. So it says the front length, high point shoulder to bottom, is 45 inches. So that means when I draft this guy, from all the way there, straight down, let me change the color so it's a little bit easier to see. That needs to be 45 inches, okay? And then I also have a cross chest measurement, which in my case, if we go back, we will see the chest was 20 inches. The waist was 21, a little bit more, and then the bottom opening was 36. So let's just look at that to make sure we're good. The waist was only 1 inch bigger, and the bottom opening is going to be all the way down here, and that would be 36 inches. We have the neck drop measurement too. That would be from our high point shoulder. I'm going to do view, show rulers. So that's our high point shoulder line. Here's our neck drop. So from here to here, it would be 6 inches, and then the back, it's only 3 inches. The neck width is 9.5. I wonder if I should be typing all this for you guys to visually see a little bit better. Here we go. So neck width would be, actually don't really want them to connect. There we go, just move it. So that would be 9.5 inches, that red line I just drew. The armhole drop was from high point shoulder to where the armhole drops when it's laying flat. And I think that was 10 inches when I looked at it. Okay, I believe that's pretty much my measurements. So Having this drawn out, it would probably be handy to actually type in the measurements. This will help me draft my shapes with those measurements. And I'm just going to try to draw this as best as I can to hit all those shapes. And that will be my pattern. When I'm done, I'll true it up, make sure all the seams are the same length. They're all straight. My curves look good. But to start, you really just want to figure out what do the shapes look like, and then where are the measurements on those shapes. And we're just going to try to draw this.